Hi, this is going to be a demonstration of the channel ducker feature on the Q-Series mixers. As you probably already know, the channel ducker functions similar to the sidechain on a compression unit, where you can feed in an external signal that will function as the activator of the compression itself on the output source. So the first thing you're going to want to do is on your mixer is make sure you update to the latest firmware. The ducker feature was not available on the original release of the Q software. It was added later, and they even made further improvements to the ducker functionality in an update after that at some point. The original feature, the attack, hold, and release timings were just presets, and then they later modified that so that you could fine-tune those settings in milliseconds. So get the firmware updated first, and you'll be all set. So to get started on the demo, I have two tracks set up. One's a synth track on channel 11, which will be where we're going to insert the ducker on, and then I have a straight kick drum on channel 15 here that will be the input source for the ducker. So to get it set up, you'll just simply hit the select button for the channel you want to insert the ducker on, and then up on the touchscreen menu under the processing screen, you're going to want to have this little switch here set to ducker insert. There's FX insert and ducker insert. Just switch that down to ducker. This button here turns the ducker off and on. Yellow is on, and then ducker setup takes you to the setup menu. Here you can, as I mentioned, channel 15 I already have set is going to be the input, which is a kick drum straight beat. That's where you set the channel, the input source. The threshold is the level of the input source to when it will begin to activate the ducker. I have it set fairly low, which means it'll be pretty sensitive to when it'll kick in. Depth is the level on the output of how much will be ducked. So the more you increase that value, the more of that pumping effect you'll get. Attack, hold, release, those are your timings of the attack is how long it takes for the ducker to reach its peak. Hold is how long the peak is held, and then release is the release of that peak to when it returns back to the unducked level, I guess you would say. So I'm going to go ahead and start the synth track here by itself, just so you can hear what the synth sounds without any ducker effect on it. So go ahead and start that. So that's our synth track. Now I'm going to go ahead and unmute the kick drum, and I'm just going to fade the kick drum in just slowly, just so you can hear that pumping effect gradually come in. So. So there you go, you have that pumping effect on that synth track. From there on, you can just go back into the setup menu and adjust it in real time, shorten the attack time. Like I said, the more you increase the depth, the more that pumping effect you get. You turn it down, eventually it just cuts out and goes back to full level. So that's it. Just wanted to give a quick demo on how that works. Pretty simple to set up. Thanks for watching.